In this video, we're going to see about germination process under the topic seed physiology. Let me know what is a seed. A seed is a fertilized or ripened ovule. It has three parts. First part is the productive tissue called seed coat. Second part is the nutritive tissue which is called endosperm or cotyledon. And the third part, which is the potential part or living part, called embryo. Let's see in detail about the potential part, which is the embryo, and it consists of embryonic axis. The upper part of the embryonic axis called plumule, and it develops into shoot system of the plant. Then the lower part of the embryonic axis called radicle, and it develops into root system of the plant. Here the picture shows the seed of a peanut, which is scientifically called Arachis hypogea. It consists of three parts. The first part, which is the productive part, called seed coat. The second part is the nutritive part, called the cotyledon. And the third part, which is the potential part, called embryo. It consists of embryonic axis, and here the upper part of the embryonic axis called plumule, and it's developed into shoot system. The lower part of the embryonic axis called radicle, and it develops into root system of the plant. Next, the chemical composition of seeds. So it consists of carbohydrate, proteins, lipids, seed mineral and nucleic acids. Coming to the carbohydrate, it is in the form of starch, which contains both amylose and amylopectin. Next, the proteins, which is the polymers of amino acids. Next, the lipids in the form of fat and oils or the esters of fatty acids and alcohol. Next, the seed mineral. So seed mineral called phytin or phytic acid, so which is the source of phosphorus, calcium, magnesium and potassium. And at last, the nucleic acids. So these are the chemical composition of seed. Seed germination. The definition of seed germination is that it is a sequential series of events resulting in the transformation of an embryo into a seedling. Three phases of seed germination. In first phase, imbibition occurs where no dry weight changes. In imbibition process, the seeds started absorbing water and results in swelling. And in second phase, the respiration rate increases and the enzyme activity tends to increasing where the breakdown of food materials occurs, and at last growth occurs, which is dependent upon the stored food material. And in third phase, the growth is supported by the leaf photosynthesis. These are the three phases taking place in seed germination. Sequence of events in seed germination. First, the seeds are placed in favorable environment. Next, imbibition process occurs where the seeds absorb water from the soil and results in swelling. And next process, gibberellic acid secretion takes place. This is secreted from the embryo, and this gibberellic acid involves the synthesis of hydrolytic enzymes, or they activate the enzymes. And these enzymes act on food reserves, and at last breakdown of food reserves take place. Here in this picture, this shows about the overall process. The gibberellic acid is released from the embryo, and this gibberellic acid reaches the aleurone layer where the hydrolytic enzymes are present, and these enzymes get activated due to this gibberellic acid activity, and these enzymes acts on food material, and this food material acts as a source for further germination process. Let's see in detail about the breakdown of food resource. First, carbohydrate breakdown. In seed, the carbohydrate is available in the form of starch, and this starch is converted into maltose with the help of enzyme alpha amylase and beta amylase. This maltose is further converted into glucose with the help of enzyme maltase, and this glucose is further converted into sucrose with the help of enzyme invertase. And the sucrose, it is the common sugar transported in plant. This is with regard to carbohydrate breakdown. Next, protein breakdown. This protein, it is breakdown into polypeptides with the help of enzyme protease, and these polypeptides were further converted into amino acids with the help of enzyme peptidase. These amino acids were further get hydrolyzed, and it is converted into keto acids through hydrolysis process, and this keto acids enters into Krebs cycle or TCA cycle so that energy is produced. So here the energy is produced from the Krebs cycle. This is with regard to protein breakdown. Next, lipids breakdown. So lipids is available in the form of fat and oil, and this fat and oil were converted into glycerol and fatty acids with the help of enzyme lipase. This glycerol is further get oxidized and forms pyruvic acid through oxidation process, and these fatty acids were converted into acetyl-CoA through beta oxidation process, and at last this pyruvic acid and acetyl-CoA both combinedly enters into TCA cycle, and from this TCA cycle energy is produced, and this energy is needed for further embryo growth. This is with regard to lipids breakdown. Next, phytic acid breakdown. So phytin, it is the seed mineral. It is also called as phytic acid. This phytin is converted into simple minerals phosphorus, calcium, magnesium and potassium through phytase enzyme, and these minerals were needed for further embryo growth and seed germination. So again we move to the sequence of events. So after all these process gets completed, the breakdown of food reserves occurs, and at last energy get released, and this energy it is further needed for embryo growth, and at last splitting of seed coat occurs. Next, the emergence of radicle and plumule taking place. Among these two, the radicle first emerges and it further develops into root system of the plant, and next the plumule emerges and it further develops into shoot system of the plant. After the plumule emerges, two cotyledonary leaves gets emerge, and these two leaves were further involved in photosynthesis process. This is all with regard to seed germination process. Let's summarize the topic. So first we started with what is a seed. A seed is a fertilized or ripened ovule, and it has three parts: seed coat, endosperm or cotyledon, and at last the embryo. Next we seen about chemical composition of seed. Next, seed germination process and the sequence of events related with seed germination process. Hope you understand about this topic. Thank you.